So 8 months ago, I uploaded my first Unity video to this channel. I created an FPS game in 2 weeks, but I was still very confused on how the overall Unity game engine works. So for the past month, I challenged myself to improve on every aspect that my previous game did not achieve. Will it be better? Will it be worse? I hope not. Hopping into the Unity editor, I created a simple gun model that will be a prototype for now as I flesh out the other details of the game. I wanted to make sure that the weapons in my game had a lot of mechanics rather than point and click like in my first game. So I added shooting obviously and reloading like in the first game. But now we also have aiming in, leaning left and right, you can sprint, you can crouch, prone, and you can even put attachments on some weapons like scopes. Basically, weapons are completely overhauled now, and I made it simple enough to introduce new weapons as well, because by just switching a few values around, you can create a totally new weapon. I still haven't opened up my first FPS game in 8 months now, so let's see how bad it really was. Surely it can't be that bad. What the hell, these graphics are so garbage. Okay, I see I went for a more poly style game. I'm not gonna click controls because then it blasts music and it almost kills my eardrums. So let's just play. Dude, I literally forgot that literally all these levels are just cubes. And then at the end you just have this really high quality asset. I didn't even make this garbage. There's literally zero sounds as well. There's no shooting sound effects. It's just music if I had it on. So I will definitely try to make like shooting animations and reloading animations, because right now the gun literally just looks like a 2D image plastered onto the screen right now. Ooh, okay. Got the horror level. It's so funny. These enemies don't even move. They just rotate towards you and then shoot these red spheres. If you're still confused about the game I'm trying to make, just imagine Call of Duty, but with the spin of, yeah, so I should probably add some sort of story if I want this to be a single player campaign thingamajiggy. The story that I ended up making was very average because it really was not the main focus of what I'm trying to accomplish with this game. But for now, let's get to the thing I'm most proud of. The overall graphics, lighting, and levels in my game. Many videos were watched and a lot of head scratching was done, but I definitely came a long way with how my levels look compared to my first game. I still think that there's a lot that could be done to change the overall look of the game, but I'm happy enough with the outcome. The first level I made was on a container ship and it was set to be during a rainstorm. The weather effects when I first added them were extremely exciting for me because it was like the first few times I've really made my own particle systems, and I especially liked it because the rain in the game actually looked pretty good. Also, when making a single player shooter game, I knew that the enemy AI had to be great for the game to be fun. Do I think I made the enemies the best AI ever? No, but it managed to make the gameplay enjoyable enough for the player. The features that my enemies have are seeing the player only when they're looking at them, noticing and moving towards where they got shot from. Enemies now have a set path they will walk, making the stealth sections more enjoyable. And they have the generic 3 states that almost every enemy has in games right now: patrolling, chasing, and attacking. Another level that I was pretty happy with is a recreation of a street in Philadelphia. I wanted to make a level where you are sniping at enemies inside of and on top of buildings, but I did not really know how to approach making a city environment other than just placing buildings down. But with having a reference to something, it made it much easier and the outcome was much better looking than making a generic city street. If somebody actually recognizes the street in this level, comment it down below because I'm pretty interested if somebody actually knows. However, making levels is not as easy as I make it sound. For example, this is a 3-day progression of a different level that I made. As you can see, not much really changed, so take what I just said with a grain of salt. Anyway, the game is basically done now. All I needed to do was add some polishing and boom, we're done. Let's see what my friends think of it.
Oh, this game is sick as shit, bro.
I like the outline over the ammo box.
Why is it going? What the How did I stay on this thing while I did a whole 360 no-scope, bro?
What they say?
Yeah, you're actually such a god tier player.
Look at my phone, wait, what happened?
You're a god tier player.
I know.
I have a confession to make. This is the first part of a 3-part series. Today, I showcase my campaign of my game called Blink Out, which you can get in the description down below. Anyway, in my next few videos, I will be also making a multiplayer and zombies game modes, which will just be an extension to this game. If you did like this video and admire my hard work, please like the video and subscribe if you want to see future content like this. It really helps me stay motivated to create games. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.